Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War Worldwide Multiplayer revealed. As you can see, it's gonna be humongous. It's gonna be huge. Trickle in. Hmm. It should start in about a minute. The timer's starting. Let's do this. Let's get this popping off, shall we, ladies and gentlemen? Ah. Ha! I should be going live right now. Let's go. There you go. There it is. Alrighty then. This live stream is sponsored by Activision. Depiction of vehicles, weapons, or gear does not indicate participation, sponsorship, or endorsement of any trademark owner. Oh my god, they're just starting like. Oh. Oh, baby, baby, baby. Woo! 14 minutes. Alright. I see it. I see the clock. I see the clock, ladies and gentlemen. Whew. Come on. 14 minutes, huh? What did we... Wait, it just changed? Alrighty, then that's saying something. Focus, focus, focus. On what? What are we looking at here exactly? Come on, tell me, game. What are we looking at here? Alright. I see, huh? This is how it's gonna run. The name. Okay, first of all, those graphics, they're not from the game. Yeah, I know that, right? But then they don't look ideal. You know? It keeps locking onto something. I do not understand why or what that is, but it's definitely interesting. Also, the coordinates on the top. Yeah, this is gonna keep. All right, I see. I see how it is. I see how it is. I see how it is. Right. Come on, then. What's going on here? What is it? A mountain, a lake. I don't understand what this is. It's just gonna keep going on for about like 10 minutes now, I guess. What time is it now? The time is 10:18. For 12 minutes we're gonna have be looking at this. So that's the ah. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is gonna be oof. Right. This could go on for a while, huh? Let's see what people are saying in the chat. AC 130. If that comes back, I mean, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be a good year for COD if that comes back. Holy shit, it's thermal. Wait, somebody saw thermal. Oh, wait, what? Gameplay in the sands. Let's see what Charlie Intel is saying. Shall we? Oh, is that hijacked? That's hijacked, right? Oh, wait, is that hijacked? Interesting. Food for thought. Right. What is going on here? 9 minutes, 45 seconds. We're getting closer, ladies and gentlemen, second by second. Oh, we're getting closer. Mhm. 'Oh, they're displaying different maps. I just realized that's a huge map. I don't know what map that is, but that is huge. Ha. Sheesh. Come on. Woo! 8 minutes and 32 seconds. Trickle in. Whoa, 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 what was that? Three concurrent viewers. Come on. What is it gonna be? What is the time? The time right now. Capture. Capture the flag? No, I don't think that is. That's it. It's gotta be something else. Gotta be a different hardpoint. Domination, perhaps. Who knows? Ladies and gentlemen, we're close to 5 minutes to the reveal. I'm just waiting to see David Wonderha, man. Just waiting to see David Wonderha. We got a good 6 minutes. Or do we? Buckle in. Buckle in, gentlemen. Woo!
Flight status update entering potentially hostile territory. No threats detected. Radar clear.
There you go, that's perfect. This is Pog. This is really Pog right now. I don't have the patience for this. I don't know about you guys, but I I really don't have the patience for this. Just give it to us already, man. Just give it. Come on. Go ahead and subscribe if you're new around here, man. You want to see some dope ass content? This is your place, alright? Go ahead and drop a like. Just do it. I promise you, my videos are a lot better than this. Like legit, my videos are a lot, lot better than this. So go ahead and subscribe if you want to see some shit like something way better than this. Is my point. Go ahead and leave the stream a like. Alright, just to show a little bit of appreciation. Alright, what are people saying, huh? Foggers, more like. Okay, I don't even know, bro. The earth is flat, no one will have carrot, alright. Well, this just turned into, yeah, I don't even know. It's close, it's definitely close. Flight Simulator 2020. The day Activision made a better flight simulator than Microsoft. Let's hear it, gentlemen. And ladies, of course. Come on! Do something. Okay, we have officially 3 minutes. Okay, you can see it on the screen. I don't know why I did that. Here we go. Oh yeah, here we go. Here we actually go. It's called, I know there's probably gonna be like 10 gameplays on my subscription feed right after the instant this game goes live. Like in 3 minutes, I'm gonna see like tens of thousands of gameplay clips on my subscription feeds from a shit ton of YouTubers: Hollow Point, Swag, Korean Savage, Exclusive Ace, Dismo, and all those people, man. Nick Merckx, Courage, Tim the Tatman, and of course, Dr. Disrespect. Because these guys would have played it early, I'm pretty sure. These guys would have played it early, and there's gonna be a goddamn fuck ton of gameplays. Alright, I'm just waiting to see what the hype is all about. 2 minutes. Oh, baby, baby, baby. $18 seconds. Come on. Here we go. That's right, Charlie. That is right. Come on. Hi chat, hi chat, hi chat. Yeah, I don't. Let's see, 29. Officially, only a minute left for the Call of Duty 2020's reveal. Black Ops Cold War Oh man. Oh man. Although I do this every year, I can't stop getting hyped. I just don't understand why. I just don't. My lizard brain just keeps getting hyped for it over and over again every single year. I just don't understand why. You know? 30 seconds, gentlemen, if you can see on my screen. Okay, I don't know. Okay, you can't. You probably can't. I don't know. But it's here. 57. Wait, what? That's 5, 4, 3. Okay, this has a different timer. That's the stream delay. The stream is delayed by like 40 seconds. There you go. I found it. Ooh. Come on. Buckle in, gentlemen. Buckle in. It's gonna be. Oh, baby. Ooh. Wide. Okay, that map looks familiar. That map looks familiar. I don't know where to place it, but that map looks familiar. I don't know about you guys, but it looks familiar to me. Looks very familiar. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yep, and it begins. Worldwide multiplayer reveal of Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. There is the man, David Wanderhart.
Welcome to the multiplayer reveal of Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. On behalf of the teams at Treyarch and Raven and all our development partners across the world, thank you for joining us. Today, we do a little recon across all Black Ops Cold War multiplayer. The world, the missions, the weapons, the characters, and the systems. And you know, we'll make some fun announcements along the way. From here on out, we talk directly to you, the best fans in gaming. Joining me throughout the show is a big cast of characters from across the studio, along with some of your favorite Call of Duty content creators and streamers. One thing you've come to expect from a Black Ops game is that we are never quite satisfied with the status quo. We are always looking for a way to do it better. But some things shouldn't change, and for every multiplayer game we make, one thing hasn't: how we start things off. This is the worldwide debut of the Black Ops Cold War multiplayer trailer.
I definitely like the setting. The setting looks very cool. I'll give them that. It's very different compared to the previous years where they would just kick it off with the trailer. Here we go! Come on! Hype! PlayStation 5? Oh my god! 1983.
Threat neutralized.
Threat neutralized.
You're here because you're the best special forces NATO has to offer.
We're all that keeps the world from turning to cinders, comrades.
We work off the books
Operate in the shadows.
to keep the wolves at bay.
Today, we reshape the world.
Miami? I like the graphics.
Let them come.
Do we have specialists confirmed? Oh, whoa, whoa! We have boats in multiplayer? Zip lines. Quick scoping is back. Shotguns. And 16 confirmed. C4s are still OP. Angola. Uzbekistan. Oh, we have snow vehicles. Ridiculous. We have jet skis. That's an RC car, right? It is. Throwing knives. Oh my god, we have bites? Yo! Alright. We have bites in Cold War. Right now. We have bites. That's a good goddamn.
Pre-order digital copy and get early access to the open
Open
beta,
beta.
and instant access
Begins
to the Woods Operator pack
October
in Modern Warfare and Warzone.
Begins October 8th. There you go, we got a
You
date.
just saw it.
First
This
on
is
PS4.
an unapologetically Cold War game set in the 80s, but it's still a Black Ops game. And for over a decade, we built our
October
multiplayer
8th,
experiences
first on
around a core set of
PlayStation.
guiding principles. They form our pillars, deniable operations that deploy around the world, signature combat tailored to how you play, connected experiences that deliver free, robust, ongoing content, and integrate deeply into the next evolution of Warzone. Today, we're going to explore.
It's
each
gonna
of
be
these
integrated with
facets of
Warzone
multiplayer.
confirmed.
We're going to show you how this globe-trotting, cinematically connected experience is our most immersive yet. And then, we're going to show it to you in a way we never could before, with a little help from some friends. First up, the bedrock of Black Ops, deniable operations. These are the places in multiplayer you never saw, and the things you never did. The missions that stay off the books, and the targets and sources who stay off the record. The Cold War we set out to build is realistic. It's plausible. Most importantly, it's inspired by a gritty historical tone that we've woven into every element of our game's world and story and gameplay. Chaotic and always confidential, the deniable ops lie at the heart of multiplayer, raising the bar while creating a clear and unique narrative that influences every bit of our world building. For Black Ops Cold War, that world building drove each multiplayer level in two ways. With the signature level design you've come to expect, and by pushing the visual bar and immersing players into a narrative of unfolding events.
Okay, I thought that was
Fight to recover a downed satellite in the Central African desert.
that yacht map
Battles
from
that
Black Ops 2.
unfold
I
on
don't remember the
neon-soaked
name.
streets of Miami's famed South Beach. Deniable Ops are the Black Ops stories inspired by history, but forgotten by the history books. We've selected 5 maps to give you a small taste of the range of deniable ops awaiting in multiplayer. Later today, you'll see them playing. But here's a few of my teammates to share what they love most from how they were made.
Maps.
My name is Brittany Beidelman. I'm a level designer.
I'm Kendall Snow, Associate Level Designer.
I'm Brittany Perello, Producer.
I'm Matt Kutris, Senior Level Designer.
In Satellite, a top-secret American recon satellite
Has lost power and crashed in the deserts of Angola. With hired DGI forces closing in,
now it's a race to secure the crash site.
what I love about Satellite is the fact that it's just this amazing natural space.
Because larger maps have more components,
This
we can
looks
apply more
beautiful.
details into
Yeah,
maps like
this
Satellite,
definitely looks
which
good.
make them feel even more natural. The satellite at the center is like a king of the hill. Anyone who wants it has to run toward you because it's raised higher than the rest of the map.
I'm usually playing one of two ways. All in, full ham, dying again and again. Or in objective modes, I'll flank and get the jump on people. Satellite scratches both of those itches. Even though it's an outdoor space, the map's 2 different regions mean I can play long and short range tactics.
I'll be
Sniper's
honest,
looking
I am
good.
trash with the sniper rifle, but a shotgun, that I can do. I have always been a big fan of close quarters combat, and there is great cat and mouse style gameplay in Satellite.
The Crash Satellite is a super fun spot to try and outplay your enemies. Predict which way they'll circle the debris to run up behind them, or just duck inside the satellite and take your shot.
This is going to be one of those classic Black Ops maps the world knows and loves for how quickly engagements fire up. East and West collide on the open seas in a top-secret mission
Inspired by a real-life event, Project Azorian, CIA, JSOC, and Soviet forces converged to recover a sunken prototype nuclear Soviet submarine from the ocean floor.
The calm waters of Armada explode into massive naval conflict as players battle for control of large naval vessels.
With no lanes walling you in, players can engage on ships' decks, in the water, and on vehicles like wake runners and gunboats.
Oh my
Armada
god.
is
Good.
chaos in the best way.
This really cool map that gives
Boats.
us amazing
I like
sense
that.
of exploration. There are so many little individual areas to find and new ways to surround or flank your enemies.
L L L L L L L L. Why, bro?
Hidden safe
Just
house has been discovered right
let
in the
it
heart of
run.
the USSR, in the shadow of Moscow's opulent train station. With Spetsnaz dispatched, the area has gone hot.
I see this gun in
Moscow
every
maps
gameplay that I've shown so far.
dead
I'm pretty sure
hard
this is
of a
gonna
big
be like the
city.
most
So you're wandering
meta
through
gun
these
in the game.
streets with a bunch of cars, and there's tall buildings on either side of you.
There's this sense that you've been dropped into a point in history.
First thing I do is run right to the center because that's where all lanes cross in the Moscow map. And eventually, it doesn't take long, people are going to run through the metro station. So you can just sit there and wait, but chances are there's going to be people running right into your line of fire right off the bat.
It's a classic 3-lane map where teamwork really makes the dream work.
This is like classic 3-lane.
January 17th.
3-lane is, well, it's
This
been the
location
standard
is
for
heavily influenced by
Call
Miami's
of Duty
famous,
maps for
or perhaps
years now.
infamous,
Years.
Ocean Drive. This is a night map, but one unlike players have seen before.
You can sneak through dark, shadowy alleys, go out onto the beach, out into the
I'm
ocean.
happy that we're starting to have
And
night
whale
side
on the
maps
coast to get the drop on the other
in
side.
COD because
Or
they
you
have a
just go
different
right down the
dynamic to
street,
them that I like a
bask
lot.
in
You
the
know,
neon
like
light.
neon lighting, artificial
The
lights,
first time I played through
LEDs, stuff
Miami,
like that.
I could hear this
The
80s
nighttime maps, I like the design a lot. It started with Modern Warfare, but I'm pretty sure
Little details
Treyarch can
make it lifelike
take it one
and
step
comes the
further
joy
and
to
make
the
it better.
experience.
Easily, you know.
Basically, my goal
With
is
the
to
whole
never be on
RTX
the
stuff,
main street
it's,
center, because that is sniper heaven, and that is Brittany hell. So I always go and try to flank and get those snipers from the back.
Our art and design teams worked really hard to bring the best possible night experience to the players. You'll see that play out when you sneak in the shadows on the beach or engage enemies in the center strip.
It really makes people feel like they're in Miami in the 80s. It's pretty cool.
I like this map, you know, it's the night side Call of Duty. With the whole RTX invention and discovery and all that.
On its way to the
You know, it adds different dynamic to maps where you can have
And secure the
you
weapons
just strictly
before all
don't have to have daylight per se on maps just for good
It's one
visibility,
of our most
but now you can
cinematic
have
maps with boots on the
even
ground feel
night
that feels
mode
close in the
maps
campaign.
which have
Your
good
team will
visibility
wanna
just
hold
because of
down and protect
RTX
its
and
own
the
outposts
way
to
the reflective
guarantee
surfaces
access to
and
one
all
of
that.
its
Anyway,
But
that's a lot of
infantry
talking.
combat
I'm gonna
doesn't
shut the
take a
fuck up.
backseat in Crossroads, as natural terrain and foliage masks movements and provides tactical advantages.
There's a bunch of snowmobiles when you first spawn, and it's a mad dash to grab one.
I like that
Now,
snowmobile
running people over
design,
with
you
the
know,
snowmobile
defo,
is my favorite thing to do.
definitely.
Each environment changes the dynamic of how you play and caters to unique loadouts. Crossroads is a bigger map, and that allows you to play the way you want to play.
That's an RC car,
The
right?
beaches
The
of
RC
Miami,
car.
a frozen over lake, the open ocean.
Kansas
Our
Riots,
visual
yeah.
research department racked up miles visiting them all. Because if you're going to deploy around the globe in this game, that required them to do the same. The mission for our artist is absolute authenticity. Step one in that process is photo scanning thousands of real-world objects, terrains, and materials. Those assets ensure our upgraded, physically based renderer delivers the best-looking Black Ops yet. True 4K, high dynamic range with a true color and tone, ray tracing on systems that support it, photometric lighting courtesy of our Luminaire system, and overhauled contour terrain system. The result is gritty, it's believable, I dare say it's got ambience. Most importantly, it sets the perfect stage for multiplayer combat. On that note, here's Matt with more on the modes and missions ahead.
This is what I'm waiting for. This is where the actual gameplay
In Black Ops Cold War,
into
our classic game modes are returning and they're better than ever. From the tried and true Team Deathmatch, Domination, and Search and Destroy, to the return of the competitive game mode Control, we've taken a fresh eye to all of your favorites. We're encouraging more meaningful gameplay with larger capture zones and Domination. We're updating spawn systems in Hardpoint. And now we show you where the next Hardpoint will spawn so you can regroup, rotate, and set up for the next fight. Across all of our classic modes, we're working hard to make this the most rewarding and competitive multiplayer experience yet. And while your go-to modes are coming back better than ever, let's talk about the innovative new modes you'll be going to next. With that, let me introduce you to my teammate Marquise Gladney, who's here to tell you about the brand new multiplayer experience we call VIP Escort.
VIP Escort began with a question. How can we create a game mode inspired by the kind of real-life, totally true, but completely redacted Black Ops that first inspired this franchise? The result is Extraction in its purest form, a new 6-on-6 objective-based game mode we call VIP Escort. In Black Ops, we normally task you with fighting, but VIP Escort turns that on its head with a new mechanic. If you're selected as a VIP, your #1 job, it's to live. In this team-based op, your team will try to escort you off the map or eliminate the other team trying to stop you. As VIP, you'll skip Create a Class, you're too important after all. Instead, you'll deploy with a kitted out pistol, a smoke grenade, a spy plane for team intel, and a whole lot of hope that your team knows what the hell it's doing. The mission? Stay alive and escape the map. To do so, you'll need to reach one of 2 possible exfil sites, which rotate over the course of the match to keep teams on their toes. There are stakes here. If you die, that ends the round. But team up and you can get your squad back on their feet quickly via Last Stand and Revive. Each team's choices and tactics
It's
create
the same
layers
sound
of
from
strategy
Warzone.
and counterplay, injecting the best of
M16.
Black Ops themes directly into this competition. Will your team pull Cold War mind games and misdirection by splitting up the squad to draw fire and create distractions for the VIP? Or is a full-on assault more their style? Will they travel ahead and scout, run protection detail, or take a bullet for you Secret Service style? My personal keys to victory? I stick close and escort the VIP and defend them at all costs. If the VIP doesn't make it out alive, it won't matter if you do. This new deniable operation only scratches the surface of what it means to play Cold War multiplayer.
Up next, we want to share another new way to play that goes above and beyond that classic 6v6 experience you've come to expect. Combined Arms is where multiplayer gets bigger and badder, bringing together the best of multiplayer's large-scale battles by combining infantry and vehicular gameplay into a single cohesive combat experience. In Combined Arms Domination, players will deploy into 12 versus 12 battles, each customized and unique to its own environment. But these battles aren't just bigger or more chaotic. We've worked hard to ensure the 2 levels of boots on the ground and all-out vehicular warfare complement and enhance one another on each map. Tanks, snowmobiles, wake runners, gunboats, and more. These vehicles amplify the action, sure, but they also create jaw-dropping moments right in the middle of the fight. The way I personally play Combined Arms depends on my mood. If I'm going for the win, it's rally time, and I'm pushing to capture every objective on the map. Whether that means loading up a gunboat on Armada or popping smokes so my team can cross the frozen lake in Crossroads, I'm putting my try-hard pants on and making it happen. And that's the thing, in Combined Arms, almost anything can happen. I'll seek out fun moments that aren't possible in other modes, like ziplining onto the enemy ship and seeing how long I can last before getting taken out. At launch, you can expect even more Combined Arms maps and modes, each tailored and tuned to bring the most fun, frenetic action this format can deliver. Take Armada, our most unique map to date. You saw earlier that the only life preservers on this sea-based map are your tactics, as each capture zone requires a different approach. Will you attack surgically with a 2-seater wake runner, gather your squad and storm the main ship? From ziplines that traverse the map to all new naval tactics, Armada is Combined Arms Domination realized, bringing high stakes, high-speed combat to the high seas. On Crossroads, you'll trade your wetsuit for a snowsuit, fighting for control of Soviet bunkers across the frozen tundra. With high-powered tanks patrolling the frozen lake and surrounding roads, you'll need to choose how to take on those slow movers. So whether you're hopping onto a snowmobile for a quick flank or rolling up your sleeves and sticking on some C4, the story is yours to write in Combined Arms Domination. That's it for Deniable Operations for now. We ziplined, crossed frozen lakes, and dipped into Miami's beaches. That's really just the start of the full Deniable Ops experience. Add up the work on your favorite classic game modes to the arrival of new modes like VIP Escort and Combined Arms Domination, and it all stacks up to our most ambitious multiplayer yet. One you can play any way you want and in new
I'm
ways
bored.
you never expected. If you're a Call of Duty League fan, we have a bunch of new stuff lined up just for you. Stay tuned. This may be a multiplayer game built for everyone, but these will be your Deniable Operations. And now, I'll turn it over to Tony to talk about what we mean when we say signature combat.
Thanks, Matt. Now, a lot has changed for us since the first Black Ops game. From our development pipelines to totally new technologies. But some things haven't changed. And after over a decade of making Black Ops games, we're more inspired than
Everyone's spamming L here. It's so
classic Black Ops feel, all while taking it to new heights. Now we know that to you, combat is more than just pointing and shooting. It's about how your operator moves and weaves through your surroundings. It's feeling the power of your weapon, how it reacts in your hands. It's the sound of bullets storming past you, the rattle and bang of firing your weapon. In Cold War, we're back to plausible, authentic, boots-on-the-ground combat. And that has allowed us to not only refine the feel of the game, but build on all the classic foundations of Black Ops. Heads-up gameplay, automated healing, and grounded movement. Keeping your player experience in the front of our minds has also inspired a fresh wave of thinking across our Creative Class and Score Streak systems, where we're introducing features that bring unprecedented transparency to your planning and cinematic wow moments to when you're playing. Now, innovating systems, while still capturing that signature Black Ops super smooth feel, is a notoriously tricky thing to get just right. And we put everything we have into it for each game. This is an absolute team effort, so I brought some of my friends from the combat team to help tell you about our initiatives for this game and how they've resulted in signature combat that feels just right. Here's Max Porter to start us off.
We've taken lessons learned from across Black Ops and the entire Call of Duty franchise to land on a truly best-in-class weapon experience. The gun is almost always right in front of you and must look great. From a gun's seams down to its grime, the level of detail in Black Ops Cold War has never been higher.
Standard minimap returns.
You'll feel it in this game, whether you're clocking from long range or firing from the hip. When we think about a gun, we think about the way it looks, the way it's going to move, but a big part of a gun's personality is the sound that it makes. It's like the bark of a dog. We're sort of imagining all these guns as characters. That just adds to that level of realism and that sort of immersive quality that is unique to Call of Duty. It's this multifaceted approach to how weapons look, animate, and sound that together defines the feel of Cold War's signature gunfighting experience. Here's Alvin with a debrief on some of the other combat systems waiting for you in Cold War.
Creative Class, finally, thank you!
Let's talk about two of the most significant and impactful features of multiplayer, Create a Class and Score Streaks. Our goal with Create a Class in Cold War is to empower you without making trade-offs. This year, better starts with simpler. Create a Class will be a slot-based system. No longer governed by allocations or the Pick-10 system, you'll always boast a full class of a primary, secondary, lethal, tactical, and a set of perks. Field upgrades are items placed in the world to give your team an advantage. You can earn them solely based on time, not score, and they are the only type of game content that works on a cooldown that lasts after death. Now, wild cards are back. In this system, in every class, you can pick one of 4 wild cards that let you do things like load your primary weapon with up to 8 attachments, carry up to 6 perks, double the number of lethals and tacticals you have, or carry 3 primary perks from any mix of categories. Of course, a key component of Create a Class is the Gunsmith.
Gunsmith is back, please tell me.
There are more optics and attachments to unlock and configure than ever before. Every primary weapon can be customized with 54 attachments across different nodes or attachment points. With at least 6 options per attach point. By default, you can equip 5 attachments, or 8 with the Gunfire Wildfire.
5 attachments per gun.
First time,
Yes,
Gunsmith will
thank
show
you.
you what equipping an attachment does as a positive or negative percentage. You can now build backwards.
Yes, this is
specking
so
out the
good.
perfect
This is
gun
good. This is
for
good.
results you want to see in the field.
I like
takes
this.
the guesswork out of the system and helps us on our never-ending quest to make the most balanced Call of Duty game you've ever played.
Score streaks, yes.
One more thing I need to talk about. First up, we've updated score streaks so that earned
Win,
score
win,
is
win,
kept
baby.
through death. This change gives all players a chance to engage with score streaks.
Wait, what?
There's one more thing I need to talk about. First up, we've updated score streaks so that earned score is kept through death. This change gives all players a chance to engage with score streaks, one of the most visceral and fun experiences across multiplayer's signature combat. If you do go on a streak and string together multiple kills before your own death, streak score bonuses help you earn into those higher-powered score streak tiers.
What?
To prevent
No!
score streak spam, each score streak will go on a cooldown after it's used to pace out frequency. So, what score streaks are we talking about? Well, your favorites are back, but we've also got a few surprises. Score streaks in Cold War can be used in all the classic ways: to aid in taking an objective, to save your team, to break up the pace of the game with a fun new experience. We've also tailored strategy into the system, as score streaks can often be neutralized with a counter score streak. And now I'll pass it over to Sunny to share more about our operators and how they move in Black Ops Cold War.
Covert, powerful. Covert, powerful. When you play as a Cold War operator, you won't just step into the boots of a highly trained precision instrument. Every movement will have a purpose. To increase the fidelity and feel of even the smallest elements, modelers, animators, and concept artists all work side by side, planning for every point of contact with every gun, every stance and position, every scenario. Thanks to increased dynamic bone counts, we've been able to enhance the effects of physics and gravity on what you carry, from the weight of your gear, like pouches and grenades, to the way a wallet chain or rope sways as you sprint. Your entire operator will move more naturally than ever. Here's 4 specific ways movement has improved through new cutting-edge techniques in animation and programmatic movement. The first is sprint takeoff. This is the feature that gives your operator a running start. You start with a little sprint, and then it slows down to normal speed. This lets you feel the momentum of like where you're going and where you're going to end up. We wanted to preserve the fluidity and fun of an operator's ability to slide. In Black Ops Cold War, when you slide, you start and end in a crouch position in a believable way. This allows 2-player movement states to function better as one, all while improving gameplay and enhancing pace. Footstep control also plays a big part of the new movement system. Go faster and you'll make more noise. Of course, we still have Ninja as a perk.
Yes, sprint
Ninja
more
is no longer
quietly.
the only way to keep quiet. Whether or not you're crouched, how loud you get is now directly tied to how fast you're moving. Lastly, we've incorporated a classic jump with a much more natural height, which will very briefly slow you down on landing. Our goal in all of these movement mechanics is to ensure operators' actions are not just authentic, but intuitive. When you press a button or a key, you should always feel in control of your operator, and this system has been built to translate your decisions into dynamic movement more seamlessly than ever. The era of the game might be the 80s, but the characters you play will move and shoot like the world's most highly skilled operators.
Signature combat. It isn't just how a gun is shot, it's how that gun feels, how it sounds, how it's designed to create a combat experience. And combat isn't just about conflict, it's also movement. So the fluid ways in which your operators shift around the AO and carry the gear you outfit them in is just as important as the choices you give them. Choices like the overhauled Create a Class system, or all those attachment possibilities in Gunsmith, or the new ways you can earn and deploy score streaks in the thick of battle. These combat initiatives work together.
Theater
to deliver
mode
the
is
most
back.
intuitive,
Let's
plausible,
go.
authentic, boots on the ground experience possible, and they're at the heart of Black Ops Cold War. Now, on that note, I'd like to introduce Miles, who's going to discuss some of the biggest innovations yet.
Thanks, Tony. All right, everyone, let's talk Warzone. You've seen how we're pouring it all into the Cold War multiplayer experience, but let's confirm it right here, right now. Black Ops Cold War will also usher in the next evolution of Call of Duty Warzone, continuing and expanding the blockbuster Battle Royale free-to-play experience. And it'll be a true evolution. with Warzone not merely picking up where the Modern Warfare climax left off narratively, but also interweaving the themes, locations, weapons, and vehicles of Black Ops Cold War right into the action. Cold War and Warzone will also share post-launch content from a narrative standpoint across both the Battle Pass system and item shop content. This interlinks Call of Duty in ways that evolve the Warzone experience while delivering jaw-dropping moments. So yeah, you can expect some surprises along the way. One surprise we're avoiding is the feeling of starting over. It's important to us that you can still use your characters and weapons and progression-related items, which is why investment and progress in Cold War is reflected in Warzone. While these are two very big games, from the beginning they've been built to work together. Your player experience is everything to us. So we're making sure Black Ops Cold War and Warzone share progression, with much of your previously earned Modern Warfare content, from weapons to cosmetics, still available for use in both Warzone and Modern Warfare. We're collaborating with our studio partners across Call of Duty to preserve continuity while building a new chapter of Warzone that'll immerse you into all of the best elements of Black Ops Cold War. That's multiple studios totally committed to continuing this new tradition of insanely fun, absurdly accessible Warzone action. We can't wait for you to see how Verdansk and all of Call of Duty will evolve in the year ahead. But that sense of interconnectedness, it extends beyond just Warzone. That's why I'm excited to confirm that Black Ops Cold War will not only support cross-platform play and progression, but will also deliver cross-generation play to the game. That's because Black Ops Cold War is, at its heart, a connected experience. And playing together on whatever platforms you prefer only betters that experience. Cross-play and cross-progression across current and next-generation systems across all modes. That won't be easy, but it's worth it to allow fans who have never had a chance to play together to squad up and deploy, no barriers between them. And with the Battle Pass system delivering a steady stream of post-launch content, Black Ops Cold War will be the very first cross-platform, cross-generation Call of Duty experience, making it the deepest game in franchise history. Vaughn, where do we go next?
Yeah, Miles, on the subject of platforms, we've got a very special guest, Mark from Beanox.
Hey, what's up, Van? On behalf of Beanox, we are extremely excited and proud to bring Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War to Battle.net as the lead PC developer. PC continues to be a critically important pillar of game development for the Call of Duty franchise. In addition to the major improvements we have made to Call of Duty PC in the past, including uncapped frame rates, high refresh rate support, and customized field of view, we're always looking for ways to improve features and customizable settings. One of the biggest improvements this year is that the Black Ops engine now runs on DirectX 12. This has led to a huge improvement in terms of performance and latency reduction. For players who prioritize immersive gameplay, we have a great partnership with NVIDIA to bring ray trace effects, performance accelerating deep learning supersampling or DLSS, and RayFX latency optimization technology. We will implement ray trace shadows and ambient occlusion to improve the quality of light shadow and sunlight shadow. This improves surface and contact detail and fixes problems associated with traditional shadow mapping techniques like aliasing, freckling, and disconnected shadows. Also, we will be implementing AI-powered DLSS, so players will be able to increase their frame rate while maintaining the visual quality of the game. For players looking for better responsiveness, we've integrated the Reflex low latency technology to lower system latency. This combines both GPU and game optimization. We're also happy to announce that Reflex will be coming to Call of Duty Warzone in the future. We have so much more to talk about, but right now I would like to hand it back to David Van Dorp. Van?
We've declassified a whole lot today, and one thing is clear. Black Ops Cold War is here, and it's ushering in a new chapter of deniable operations that are undeniably Call of Duty at its very best. Realistic, plausible, gritty. You've seen our team-wide commitment to storytelling, using the story of the Cold War narrative into everything we do, even in multiplayer. You've seen our emphasis on authenticity shine through every location, every weapon, every vehicle, every character. Each one telling a story we can't wait for you to uncover and experience. You've seen us challenge ourselves to not only innovate on classic game modes, but introduce a new generation of instant classics. Modes like VIP Escort and Combined Arms Domination. You'll see that duo played today, and it's just the start, as we've got massive drops of free content planned post-launch, including new and limited time modes. No matter what type of multiplayer gamer you are, you'll find something for you. Tying it all together is that signature combat you love. Grounded and always realistic, you'll move fast and fluid, feel powerful when you need to be, and customized just the way you want to be. The new Create a Class and Score Streak systems give you even more of what you love, infusing more control and cinematic moments with less friction between you and the gameplay than ever before. And this is a true connected experience. Warzone and Cold War. The events in one will impact the events in the other, expanding Call of Duty in new ways you've never seen before. And Black Ops Cold War is not only a cross-platform game, but it's also a cross-generation cross-platform game. Now, that should be the end of our show, but this wouldn't be a Black Ops multiplayer reveal without some Black Ops style mind games. We have talked a lot today about what Black Ops is, how it feels, what it does, but for over 10 years, Black Ops is also something else. A game that consistently presses the boundaries about what multiplayer means. Our team relentlessly looks for opportunities to offer new types of multiplayer experiences. In Black Ops Cold War, we're excited to be launching an entire new category of multiplayer gameplay called Fireteam. This
where's zombies?
Multiplayer brings together everything that we
Where's
love
zombies?
about making Cold War and everything you'll love about playing Cold War. Across every Fireteam mission and mode, you'll discover some of the most imaginative game loops we have ever designed. The Fireteam format allows us to emphasize teamwork and reward creativity, and it allows you to do things you've never done in Black Ops multiplayer before. You'll fight in squads of 4 called Fireteams. You'll deploy into larger maps, play fast, pushing through multiplayer objectives and modes that demand quick thinking. The action won't just affect you, but the environment you battle in. Enter Fireteam Dirty Bomb, one of the most unique game loops we've ever imagined. You and your team must search for uranium. Then, deliver that uranium to Dirty Bombs positioned around the map. Deposit uranium and detonate the bomb. Now, avoid radioactive fallout as you navigate a toxic battlefield. Every decision you make impacts your survival rate and your success rate. We can't wait to tell you even more about Fireteam Dirty Bomb and the other Fireteam modes and maps in the weeks ahead as we get closer to our public beta. I guess there's only one thing left to do. Let's play Black Ops Cold War.
Are you guys gonna show gameplay? Ooh, nice. All right, baby. Let's play. Okay, let's see some gameplay of Black Ops Cold War. Oh shit. Sorry about that.
You're here because you're the best special forces NATO has to offer.
We're all that keeps the world from turning to cinders, comrades.
We work off the books.
Operate in the shadows.
Alright, wait. Alright, this is it.
To keep the wolves at bay.
Today, we reshape the world.
Sorry about that.
Let them come.
That's something I like. Using zipline.
the sub.
I'll take care of this.
That range on the C4 is just stupid. I'm pretty sure they've got to nerf the C4 before the game releases, you know what I'm saying?
Strike inbound. Evasive maneuver.
Ah, shit.
Soviet convoy disabled.
I'll drive.
Big Papa make the war run. And that's how it goes. Keep pushing. Yo, over here. War flows, and that's how it goes.
Pre-order a digital copy and
November.
get early access to the open beta and instant access to the Woods
Alright, I
operating
see,
pack in
I see.
Modern Warfare
November
and Warzone.
15, October 8, beta. Alright. Ooh, zombies! Finally! Thank you. Jeez. Is that it? Are you gonna end the stream? Not bad, just... Well, what are we look? It's the same clips over and over. Stop it, enough. Is it looping from the first again?
Welcome to the Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War worldwide multiplayer reveal. The devs from Treyarch just gave us our first look into the details around the next generation of global combat for Cold War multiplayer, so thank you, team.
We are pumped to start showcasing all the different deniable operations and signature combat experiences they've been
Is
talking
this
about.
done?
This right here is where we step into the awesome chaos of multiplayer, and wow, does what they've got on tap this year look good.
We're going live with Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War multiplayer, bringing you action from dozens of top creators and CDL pros from across the planet, from their homes to our studio to you in a way and scale we've never done before. Each one of them is about to deep dive into the game, and we'll be jumping on board with them to get you all the action from their point of view.
Right here is the place where
Are the gameplays here?
6v6 style Black Ops modes like TDM, Kill Confirmed, and Domination.
And we're about to wreak some havoc in brand new modes like Combined Arms, which just happens to include the vehicle-fueled
Here
warfare
it
we did
is.
a little taste test of earlier.
Everyone's
This unprecedented
just
worldwide
posting
reveal
videos
will
of it. I
be
told you this
you're
would
about to get
come,
your
man.
first
It's
good
just
look at the highly competitive
happened.
VIP escort mode.
And as a bonus for everyone watching this stream, we'll also talk about how Treyarch is approaching free post-launch content for Black Ops Cold War, as well as how they've optimized multiplayer for PlayStation 5.
This sounds awesome! Are you okay? Are you ready?
Holy shit, yes, I am ready!
Let's do this!
What's up, guys? I'm Nameless, and I'm here to make sure that you guys don't miss any of the crazy moments that we have throughout the day. We have some of the top streamers from around the entire world itching to play Cold War, and we're going to be kicking it off here very shortly. These guys have been streaming. These are your favorite guys playing, different games that we've had over the years, and playing up some of them on the screen right now. We are going to have some of the guys that I've been loving to play with and watch over the years. Bobby Paulk Gaming, Drifter, Cat Conti, Cat Gun, Legion. You know these guys from YouTube, from Twitch, from all over the world. One of my
Nick
favorites.
Merckx, Noah J,
Sean J Gaming, and also Marksman. I can't wait to watch
Symphony,
these guys drop in
Tinder
on
Tat,
Armada.
Man,
Symphony,
TB.
Tinder
Alright, some
Tat,
big
man. Hopefully
names.
he
Some
can stay
big
on the
names,
map.
obviously,
and also
here.
Try Max. It's going to be an incredible day. We also have
Who
many
else?
more.
Who
as
else?
well
Who
as
else?
some of our
There's gotta be
CDL pros that are
Doctor.
gonna be all participating today.
Doc has
Now,
got
let's
to
take a
be
look at what
here,
these guys
man.
are
You
gonna be
didn't
starting
invite
off with.
Doc?
We have 12 versus 12 combined arms
Dude, my
domination
Doc?
on
Are you
Armada.
stupid?
This is the first map ever to be fully on water. But let's kick things off, and I'm going to throw it to Maven and Merc.
Thank you so much, Nameless. Yes, for the commentary, myself and Big Merc. How you doing, buddy?
I'm just so excited to be here. Obviously, we love revealing these things. And
Bruh, just show the gameplay.
The trailers, they just look so darn good.
Yeah, it's like death taxes, and we know we've got a new Call of Duty every year, and I'm excited to get into this and look at all, the new modes, the new vehicles, all the stuff we're going to touch on, whether it's for casual player, competitive player. We're going to go through all the cool features this game has. We've obviously had some eyes on with it, seen some of the players playing it, looked at some of the internal stuff, and it's just really cool, like the passion and excitement. Well, you saw from all the devs, everybody's ready to get this game out there for people to play.
Yeah, just so many new things that we're going to be taking a look at, just so many new features. As Nameless was saying, this map entirely on water. There's vehicles you can take around the map. You can play on the boats. There's going to be 5 different zones. It's first to 400. And well, there's just so many different ways to play the map.
All right, so what, kicking it off with Noah J, the Easter egg man himself. He has been popping off lately. It's awesome to see his success, and obviously a very talented Call of Duty player in his own right. We'll see if he can hit with a sniper. Just taking a look at our
Sniping looks cool, man.
Teep, you've got a
Oh my, okay, alright. Guys, I'm gonna end the stream right now. Thank you so much for watching. It's been a pleasure. It's been fun. And go ahead and leave a like if you want to see something better than the stream, of course. And I'll catch you guys very soon. Leave a like if you want to see something better as well. And yeah, take care. Bye bye. Peace.